little hands. The world is yours. Hold it close with open arms. Little feet with miles ahead.
Hey guys, it's Lisa and it's June 13th, 2014. Friday the 13th. Ooh. And you're watching my 28-week pregnancy vlog. Tomorrow I will be 29 weeks on Saturday, June 14th. Everything seems to be going pretty well. I did the gestational diabetes screening just the other day, finally, and got some blood tests done with that, and so all those results are going to come back when I imagine when I go for my OB appointment next week. I'm hoping I get results for that and from the vaginal swab because of that yellowish discharge that I've been getting, hoping that there's no infections or anything going on. That would be amazing if I could get some good news back from that. Next week we also have a prenatal nutrition class. I know quite a bit about nutrition, however, it's nice to always get another perspective, and maybe they'll have some sort of like coupon or something, and that's always nice. And we were supposed to have our maternity photo shoot this week. However, it's not going to be a good week for that, so because of rain and such. So we're going to do it next week, which is supposed to be nice. One or 2 days next week, and I'm praying or else we are not going to get the kind of maternity session we wanted. Unfortunately, we wanted it to be on the beach during sunset, and it seems like the weather's not cooperating with us for that. I also had to cancel a photo session of my own where I'm the photographer, and that really annoyed me too, because the longer I have to wait to give my clients their sessions, the sooner I'm going to be on full-out maternity leave. Like, I am on early maternity leave. I'm not taking any extra bookings, but I had some, unless people have gift certificates, or if there's a weather-related issue where I have to reschedule someone's shoot. So basically, I only have until July 31st, and I'm not doing any more shoots after that. And that's when all the certificates expire anyways. In July, I have an ultrasound coming up, and I've mentioned this before about having a low-laying placenta. I'm hoping that that clears up so I can have a vaginal birth. I'll find out with that ultrasound, and at the same time, I'm going to make sure, confirm 100% that we're actually still having a girl. Wouldn't that be odd? All the girl stuff we already bought, and then you never know, right? There have been weirder things happen. One thing I did realize this week is that I am pretty sure I have a fructose malabsorption issue. I imagine it stemmed from being on a raw foods diet, and at one point deciding that I wanted to try high fruit, and in trying high fruit, the issue is that some of those fruits have a lot of fructose, and if you have the kind of body that somehow, you know, you create a fructose or any kind of intolerance, it's going to have a cutoff point and say, I eat a certain amount of fructose. Well, my body can only absorb that much, and then after that it's going to cause different issues. Which would make sense because of the fact that when I poop, sometimes I have a lot of undigested food in there lately, since I've been eating lots of watermelon, applesauce. I had some canned peaches the other day. Those are all high in fructose, and I've been having diarrhea for the last like 3 days, and it was unexplained until I realized, I kind of clued in, was like, I wonder what's going on here. What's the common link to all these things I'm eating? And I had tomato yesterday, which is also another common aggravator of fructose malabsorbency issues. So I'm going to mention that to my OB when I go see her next week, and when we go get groceries next week as well, which will be on Saturday. I will probably end up taking a vlog of my grocery haul because it's going to be veered towards a low fructose, or at least evenly amounts of fructose and glucose. Glucose helps fructose digest better. So when you have a fruit that has an equal amount between those two types of sugars, it's a lot easier for the body and for people with a fructose malabsorbency issue. And I'm just going to make sure I keep it down to lower portions. Like, I was eating half a watermelon, and that's high in fructose apparently. And I was doing that when I was on the raw food diet, like eating a quarter, half, sometimes a 1/8 of a watermelon, and like all of those are higher than the amount that my body might be able to even handle in fructose. And like other issues that I've been having that show that I could have a fructose absorbency issue is that I have bloating in the last little while, I have gas, and I've been tired, just a bunch of different things. So I'm going to try this for, you know, a few weeks, maybe a month, see how it goes. And I also will be posting some of my meals and snacks. It just depends if I have the camera handy or if I feel like taking a picture or whatever. But I'm going to take pictures of some of my meals and snacks, and you'll get somewhat of an idea of what I'm eating in this third trimester, because now I'm in the third trimester, which is pretty amazing. Another thing is that my friend, who wants to remain nameless, that I met on Facebook, sent us a gift through our P.O. box. And what she wanted me to do, she said it's going to be in a thin bubbled envelope most likely, because it's just a small thing. And she said you'll know because it won't be in a box or anything, because so far everybody else has sent, I have 2 boxes. And the other people that are sending stuff from Amazon, it's going to be in a box. But anyway, so she sent us a $25 Amazon gift card, which is really exciting. And she's hoping that we can get something and have it sent here prior to the baby shower. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. There was something that we did pick out on Amazon.ca that we really wanted. Both of us had agreed because it was so cute. It was this little plush toy with like fluffy little scraggly fur, but they're temporarily out of stock and they don't know when they're going to have any more. So we're going to pick something else, and hopefully it'll get here before the baby shower. If not, I will be sure to mention when it does get here, and I will open it on camera. So thank you so much again. If any of you want to send something, it is June 13th. The baby shower is on June 28th. If you're going to send something from our wish list, make sure it's going to get here before the 28th. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to open it before the baby shower, and we only have the P.O. box until July 1st. So if you send something and it gets here after that, I don't know what happens. I probably should ask that question. I don't know if they'll reroute it to my address or whatever, but it might get sent back to you and then we won't get it. So be sure that if you're going to send something, let me know. I also need to know, because there is one package that's supposed to be coming, I don't know when somebody purchases something on our wish list, I can see it. However, I can't see who purchased it. But I did see that the pool we wanted, oh my God, whoever you are, you need to tell me who you are. Somebody sent that, and I don't know who it's from. So, unfortunately, and I believe it's not here yet, because that was actually from a marketplace seller, I think. I don't know, maybe not. But that's on its way, and can you please let me know who you are? I already know who the 2 people that have sent something so far. Whoever you are, please send me a message. I need to know that it's like you, unless you were, you remember to have a message sent inside, because so far one of the people that sent something said they didn't send a message that lets me know it's them, and then another person said they did send something inside of the box or on the outside, I don't know. And so I'll be able to distinguish who it is. But I'd like to know before I'm opening the box. That's the only problem about the wish list thing. It doesn't say the person's name or address on the outside, and people didn't know that. So if you sent me something, please tell me what you sent me. I can see what has been bought on our wish list. I found out a way to see that. Sorry guys, so I basically know what we're getting. But I need a message from you telling me what you got us so I know which package is yours, especially if you didn't write a message on the inside of the box. So this week I've been, like I said, I had the diarrhea, the bloating, I have been extra thirsty, and I've been drinking a lot. Diarrhea and bloating seem to have started the morning after I took the glucola from the gestational diabetes screening. It was 50 grams for the hour testing, and if I don't pass, which I am praying that I pass, I will have to go back and do a 3-hour gestational diabetes testing. And this time it will tell me if I am with gestational diabetes. And so the good thing is that I'm already going to be kind of tackling some of the things that I've been doing that probably hasn't been that great for me in the first place, like eating some candy sometimes, having takeout. If I'm going to have takeout now, it's going to have to be something that's very close to homemade. And I'm going to have to watch out for high sugar dressings, anything with fructose in it. So yeah, I imagine that even if I find out that I have gestational diabetes, I'm going to find out that it's probably a similar diet to the low fructose diet. So that'll be good. I also have been feeling the baby move about the same amount, but it's getting more intense now, which is amazing because like seeing her just kind of like bounce around a little bit in there, and like, oh, it's so cute. Matt saw it, like I told you guys, and my mom has now seen her move, which is amazing. And the feeling that I get sometimes, it's just like, wow, oh my god, like it startles me, but it's a good startling. The only thing that's not necessarily a great startling is when I get lightning crotch, which seemed to have happened a few times this week. Another thing I'm noticing, I might be having Braxton Hicks contractions. I have like a spasming or a fluttering or something kind of feeling in my pelvis, and it like happens, but then as soon as I shift my position, like if I'm sitting, say like this, I shift my position and it stops. Or if I'm lying down and it kind of starts, I just kind of shift a little bit and it stops. So I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it might be very slight Braxton Hicks contractions, or it might just be the baby fluttering her head or hands or feet or whatever's in that area at the time. I might be going crazy, but I think that my belly dropped a little bit, which I was worried because I heard that a lot of times when your belly drops, it means your baby's coming soon. And so I looked it up, and apparently that's not the case at all with all women. And so it could be that she's actually turned and she's getting herself ready for the birthing process. So in her turning face down, head down, it would probably put more weight down in this area, thereby making it heavier, and now it's kind of making my belly lower. So that's a possibility. Last night I was so dang itchy. I think it came from the wipes that I use after pooping. I don't use them just for peeing. I just use toilet paper for peeing, but when I poop, I want to make sure I'm extra clean, so I use wipes. Unfortunately, the wipes I'm using have a bit of a scent to them, so that means there are some sort of chemicals in there. So I'm going to have to look for a chemical-free or at least non-scented wipe that I can still throw in the toilet. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should be putting something like that in the toilet anyway. I'm not going to throw out a bag per wipe, and I cannot fathom, it just grosses me out to throw a wipe in the garbage or anything because of the smell and because of bacteria. It's just really gross. If I'm going to pee or I'm going to poop, that toilet paper or whatever is going in the toilet. And it's the same thing, that's why we're not using cloth diapers. Like, it's going to be bad enough that we're going to have to leave diapers in here for even any amount of time. So I'm hoping that somebody got the diaper genie that we have on our registry, because apparently those work really well at keeping smell out, and we'll be emptying that like every half day, every day, you know. It's just, I can't do that. It's just gross to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to get different wipes. I'm thinking that might have led to my itchiness yesterday, and I'm starting to realize that that is the pattern. Like, when I poop before bed, I am a little itchy. So I'm like, it's kind of interesting. So when you pay attention to yourself like this, especially when you're pregnant or any time at that, you kind of realize these things, like with the fructose malabsorbency for me, and this issue here with the wipes, the sanitary wipes. I now know that those could be triggers, and I'm going to try and do what I can to fix those things. Some nights I've been getting to sleep a good time, other times I've been really restless. I've been napping sometimes during the day. So other than cleaning up my diet a little bit, plus waiting for those results, that's pretty much it for my update this week. 11 weeks, guys, 11 weeks of vlogs, and then after that I will probably continue with sporadic vlogs of her progression, how she's doing, how I'm doing. Maybe I'll, make a vlog on breastfeeding, different things that I'm going through, what I'm doing, and yeah, we'll see. And what Honesty is going through. I can't wait. I'm so excited, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you live in my city, I hope you have a good weekend despite the fact that we're getting lots of rain apparently. And I hope you have a good day, everybody, or good evening wherever you are. Namaste.